What's it like to be on a plane? Well, it's nowhere near fun if you have chronic sinus issues like I do, or you're prone to headaches. Because when you're going up, it's fun. I mean, a little scary if it's your first time going up, but basically, if you've never been on a plane before, ever, so you've never been to a you've never been to a airport or anything, basically what you do is you wait there for a really long time, and you wait for your flight, and depending on where you're going, it's usually going to be over 2 hours. It's about 2 hours, the first flight. I know on the way to Texas, it was a 2-hour flight. It was a 2-hour flight first. And when you're going up, you're basically like this. You're rolling along, and then you start going up, right? And you start kind of tilting, and then you're going like this, right? And it just can't go like this. Like, it has to level itself out. So it starts tipping like that to level itself out, you know, and then it eventually levels, right? And then it's just flying along really high above the clouds, and it's pretty scary because if you're by a window, you're tilting, and basically what it looks like is you're sitting here, and you look out your window and you see the ground. That's how much you're tipping. Like, it was scary, but it was kind of fun. And then basically you're set until you come down, and then that's when the hell starts, because if you have really bad headaches, the tension in the air when you're going down, it hurts your head, and it kind of feels like your head's being stabbed with all the knives in the world, which is a lot of knives. It really hurts. Like, it hurts so badly. I was crying my eyes out. I was like, make it stop! And when it hit the ground, I was just like so relieved. I was so happy. I was so ecstatic to be on the ground. Like, you have no idea how happy I was. And before, I'd been so excited to be on that plane. And at this point, I just couldn't wait to get off. But basically, when you get off the plane, you don't just leave your luggage and go find it at the luggage place. Or if you're getting on another flight, you just let the people transfer your luggage. But basically, when you get off, your ears are probably still popping. By the way, gum does not work. That is a myth. I tried it. It does not work. If you have really bad headaches, it won't work. Or a sinus chronic problem, it won't work. If you're normal, you don't get that many headaches unless somebody's being too loud and stuff, then you should be fine chewing gum. But when you're like me and other people with chronic sinus problems, and if you're prone to headaches, which I'm not, but I do have a chronic sinus problem, so I have issues with going on a plane. And can you even imagine if you're both? Like, I can't even imagine that kind of pain. Like, ow. But anyway, so basically, when you get off, your ears are still popping, so you pretty much can't hear at all. You still can't hear very well, so you're still kind of yelling like this because you can't hear. Chances are you have to wait for like 3 hours for another plane. I know I did, like 2-3 hours, and then you'll get on another one, which is usually, depending on where you're going, is about 3 or 4 hours. My flight was 4 hours. I had a 2-hour flight. I landed in Newark, New Jersey. So I landed in New Jersey, and we flew to, and then from there we had a 4-hour flight to Houston, Houston, Texas. And then from Houston, Texas, we drove to Missouri, Texas, which is where my aunt lived at the time, which is who I was visiting. So. But it was really fun, and so basically, when you're, and this does work, I have to say, when you go up, if you have the option to watch a movie, put the headphones over your ears and watch the movie, because when you start coming down, you might not even notice you're going down. Because you'll completely distract yourself. Like, if you think about yourself going down, don't take your headphones off and just keep going down. Like, just because it's nowhere near as bad when you have the headphones on. I still remember, even though I knew we were going to go down, even though I knew we were going down, right? I had my headphones on, yeah, I had my headphones on, and I was just sitting there, and I didn't notice it. And then so the next flight, I realized I was going down, and it hurt a bit, but not nearly as bad as it did the first time. So that kind of saved me. But anyway, I should probably go, but I will talk to you for sure today, lots more, because it's only 2:08 on February 13th, Sunday, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.